In response to all the people who don't like me, I really don't give a shit. I just wanted to make that clear, kind of get that across, because, you know, I do tend to poke and prod at ideas, groups, and whatnot in my videos, and once in a while I'll have a constructive response about, hey, maybe you could consider this or this, and I say, yeah, you're right. And those are the kind of conversations that lead me to change my behavior if I find that something I'm doing is offensive to people. Let's say I, make a particular comment and people find it offensive and hateful, then obviously I'm going to consider that and figure that I'm not contributing anything. So I've been careful to analyze the things that I say and do, and sometimes I do slip up. That being said, some people aren't constructive. They come to a video and they have no intention of saying anything positive whatsoever. Their entirety of their argument is to find a fault within the person themselves, which people try to do with me all the time. And it's funny to me because people always come to this point where they say something like, they start cussing, or they say, why don't you go smoke another bowl? I mean, how many people have to tell me that, about why don't you go smoke out? They'll go through a channel if they don't agree with someone. If someone calls them out on a comment or something, they'll go to the person's channel and say they'll go through my videos and say, oh, this guy likes this and this and this. Okay, I'm going to find these points to pick at him. That's fine. I don't care. It doesn't faze me because I don't know you. You don't know me. We don't know each other. When people who have some sort of tact, or especially people that I know or people that I respect, or my regular subs, let's say, the people that I talk with all the time, are to, post to constructive criticism, I'm likely to listen because they have that ethos. I understand them and I know them and I know they mean well. But there are subscribers who merely subscribe to me just so they can find the faults and find the videos, and I know that, and that's fine. And this video is for those people, So it's for the subscribers that hate me. I don't give a shit. You can keep at it and keep poking at points about me, but it really defeats the whole purpose of your argument, because you don't seem to really make any points. The kind of people who say these things, and there's, a few of them out there, they've come and go. Over the last couple of years, I've had a dozen or so hecklers. Okay, I call them hecklers, and everybody's got them, But I love that the fact that when a person points, they expect something from you because you're posting videos on YouTube, right? But I'm not a public servant. I'm not a movie producer or anything. I'm just a guy talking, so I owe you nothing. I owe nobody anything except for when they respect me, I will respect them back. So I do have my faults, and I do have all kinds of, issues in my life that I work on, and I'm constantly trying to be a better person. But one way that I've found is a good way not to do that is to, putting people down isn't a good way to get yourself up. And people feed off of that negativity, and they want to say negative things to people, and they like to see hurt people, and then they twist it around and make it look like the other person's the asshole. And I can see through that. It's so transparent, and so I guess I just wanted to make that point that hey, don't waste your time trying to get me angry, because I don't get mad. And if I get called out on something, I don't defend the point if there's no need to. But if I am defending the point, just know that I'm doing it because I can, Some people would say, don't get defensive. And there are two different types of defensiveness. There are the ones where a person's constantly defensive because they're trying to prove themselves. And there are the defensiveness where people are trying to just convey their message. And that's usually the one that I'm trying to express. Although I don't always have the best tact myself, but I really don't give a shit. I know the negative people are out there. I know the kind of crap that they pull. And it's sad that they feed off of people's negative emotions. Sometimes I find myself falling into that pit too. Like you get into a debate with somebody, an argument, and they pick at you, and you want to pick back at them. And You know, a couple of years back, if a person attacked me personally, I may have gone to their channel and tried to say, oh, well, why don't you go back to playing video games? You know, find something personal about them. But I don't know people, and it's easy to misunderstand people. So I try not to draw conclusions and do my best not to judge. So that's about all I got for that. Just wanted to let the people know. You know, I do care about a person's opinion if they have tact and they respect me. But if they don't, then don't expect me to respect you back. Alright, peace.